Wealth Blueprint, 5 practical steps to start today. Welcome back to Has to Be Rich, where we transform the wildest dreams into rock-solid blueprints for a life overflowing with abundance. Today, we're diving headfirst into a hands-on, no excuses, step-by-step guide to building your wealth, 5 practical, actionable strategies you can launch today to reshape your financial destiny. This isn't about lofty promises whispered in the dark or goals that fade into the horizon. It's about real, down-to-earth actions that anyone, anywhere, can take, no matter how modest your starting point might be. Whether you're clutching a single dollar in your pocket, juggling bills with a frayed budget, or eager to amplify what you've already begun, this 13-minute masterclass is your personal toolkit, crafted for every individual ready to seize control and architect a richer, more fulfilling tomorrow. Grab a notebook, sharpen your focus, clear your mind of doubt, and let's construct your wealth blueprint together, brick by deliberate brick, with detailed instructions, vivid examples, and immediate tasks to ignite your journey right this very moment. Let's lay the bedrock of this transformative journey with a truth that stands as firm as a mountain. Wealth isn't a gift bestowed by fate or a stroke of luck, it's a structure built with intention, crafted through deliberate, consistent moves that accumulate over time. I've trudged the rugged trails from empty pockets to a sturdy financial foundation, learning firsthand that every small step, every saved coin, every learned skill, stacks up to create a fortress of security that can weather any storm. These 5 steps aren't abstract theories pulled from a textbook, they are proven tools I've wielded myself and watched others master, turning $0 into a proud $10,000 milestone, or nurturing a fragile $100 into a thriving $2,000 through sheer persistence and smart choices. Picture this as your personal construction site. Each step lays a foundation stone, and by the end of this video, you'll have a robust framework to stand tall upon. So, let's roll up our sleeves, dive into the work with purpose and precision, and witness how these actionable steps can reshape your life, brick by transformative brick, into a masterpiece of prosperity. Step 1. Master your budget like a pro. The first cornerstone of your wealth blueprint is mastering your budget, a foundation as essential as the steel beams of a skyscraper reaching for the clouds. Begin by tracking every single dollar that flows through your hands for a full week, every cup of coffee that tempts you, every grocery run, every impulse buy that whispers your name. Use a simple tool to bring order to the chaos, a spreadsheet on your phone, a dedicated notebook with crisp pages, or a free budgeting app that syncs your habits. I started this practice years ago, meticulously logging every expense, and discovered I could slash $50 a week from unnecessary snacks, channeling that into a savings pot that grew to $200 a month, money I never knew I had. A friend took this to heart, auditing their subscriptions and cutting $100 monthly from forgotten streaming services, redirecting it to a growing emergency fund. Set a clear, achievable goal. Aim to save 10% of your income as your wealth seed. If you bring home $500 a month, that's $50, set it aside with pride. Adjust your spending by targeting one luxury to trim, perhaps dining out less or skipping a magazine, and redirect that cash flow. This isn't about living like a hermit, it's about wielding control over your money like a master craftsman. A neighbor embraced this, switching to home-cooked meals and saving $300 over 3 months, a sum that kickstarted their investment journey. Your immediate task: track every penny you spend for the next 7 days, pinpoint one expense to cut, maybe that $5 daily latte, and save at least $10 as your first brick. This step isn't optional, it's the bedrock without which your wealth structure will crumble under the weight of neglect. Step 2. Learn a high-value skill. The second pillar of your wealth blueprint is learning a high-value skill, a currency more powerful than gold in today's world. Choose a skill with market demand, coding that builds websites, graphic design that crafts visuals, or copywriting that sells dreams. Start your education for free with a treasure trove of resources, YouTube tutorials that break down complex concepts, free courses on platforms like Coursera, or community workshops that open doors. I embarked on this path, dedicating 30 minutes daily to basic coding tutorials, and within a month, I landed a freelance gig worth $300, a reward for my effort. A coworker dove into video editing, mastering it through free online lessons, and soon earned an extra $500 by offering services to local businesses. Commit to 30 minutes a day, watch a tutorial to absorb theory, then practice to build muscle memory, whether it's writing code, designing a logo, or drafting a sales pitch. Set a 30-day challenge, complete a tangible project, a simple website, a portfolio of designs, or a sample ad copy, to showcase your growth. A friend took this challenge, building a digital portfolio that attracted clients and brought in $400 from their first contracts. Equip yourself with basic tools, a laptop or tablet, a stable internet connection, and an unwavering focus. Your task for today: select one skill that excites you, watch at least one tutorial to get started, and practice for 30 minutes to lay your foundation. This step isn't just about learning, it's about creating income streams that turn your time into a multiplying asset, a ladder to climb toward financial freedom. Step 3. Invest wisely. Start small. The third beam in your wealth blueprint is investing, planting seeds that grow into trees of prosperity while you sleep. Begin with low risk, accessible options to build confidence. A high yield savings account offering 1 to 2% interest, or micro investments in stocks through user-friendly apps like Robinhood or Acorns. I took my first step with a modest $50, letting it earn $5 over 6 months, a small but encouraging start. A friend ventured further, investing $100 in a diversified index fund, watching it blossom to $120 within a year through compound interest. Take 20 minutes to research one option, read beginner articles, watch explanatory videos, or explore app tutorials to understand the basics. Start with a tiny sum, $10 or $20 from your savings, and set up automatic contributions to build the habit. A neighbor began with $200, diligently adding $20 monthly, and saw it grow to $250 in 12 months, a testament to patience. Steer clear of flashy get-rich-quick schemes that promise the moon. Focus on steady, reliable growth that compounds over time. Your task: spend 20 minutes researching one investment vehicle, set aside $10 from your budget, and plan to add a small amount monthly, perhaps $5, to nurture this seed. This step isn't about instant riches, it's about planting a forest of wealth that matures with your dedication. Step 4. Launch a side hustle. The fourth pillar of your wealth blueprint is launching a side hustle, a dynamic engine to accelerate your financial growth. Explore ideas that match your skills or interests, sell handmade crafts like jewelry or candles on Etsy, freelance your new skill through platforms like Upwork, or offer local services like tutoring, dog walking, or gardening. I ignited my journey with a blog, pouring my experiences into posts, and within months, it generated $200 a month from ads and affiliates. A friend tapped into their creativity, crafting handmade soaps and selling them online, raking in $300 from their first batch. Choose one idea that resonates, invest a small starter fund of $20 to $50 for supplies, ads, or a basic website, and dedicate 2 focused hours to set it up, list your products, create a profile, or spread the word locally. A coworker leveraged their writing skill, freelancing on Fiverr, and hit $600 in 2 months by delivering quality work. Track your earnings weekly to measure progress and adjust your approach. Your task: pick one hustle that sparks joy, spend 1 hour planning your launch, sketch a product, draft a service offer, and invest $20 to get rolling, even if it's just a domain name or materials. This step isn't a side thought, it's a multiplier that transforms spare time into a robust cash flow, fueling your wealth engine. Step 5. Build a wealth network. The fifth and final beam in your wealth blueprint is building a network, a bridge to opportunities that others can't reach alone. Connect with like-minded individuals through online forums like Reddit's r/personal finance, local meetups for entrepreneurs, or social media groups focused on wealth building. I forged a pivotal connection online, messaging a mentor who shared strategies that saved me $1,000 in mistakes. A friend joined a small business networking group, striking a conversation that led to a $400 job offer. Commit to one action weekly, attend a virtual webinar, visit a local event, or send a polite message to someone in your field, asking for a tip or a collaboration. A neighbor attended a financial workshop, networking with a contact who secured a $500 deal through a referral. Share your goals openly, people love to support a clear vision. Your task: join one online group or community today, send a message to one person with a specific question, and set a networking goal, perhaps one new contact per week. This step isn't just about contacts, it's about unlocking doors to knowledge, partnerships, and opportunities that elevate your wealth to new heights. Putting it all together, these 5 steps: mastering your budget, learning a skill, investing wisely, launching a hustle, building a network, form the complete blueprint of your wealth journey. I wove them into my life, starting from scratch to construct a $10,000 foundation that stands firm. A coworker applied all 5 with discipline, growing a modest $100 into a thriving $2,500 through consistent effort. Begin your construction today, save $10 from your budget, dedicate 30 minutes to a skill, invest $10 in a starter fund, plan your hustle with $20, and message one contact. Share your first action below with pride. I saved $10 to build. Or I started learning coding. Let's construct our wealth together, brick by brick, as a united community of builders. Tools for success. Equip your toolkit with the right instruments. A budgeting app like Mint or YNAB to track every dollar. Free skill tutorials on YouTube or Khan Academy to master your craft. Investment apps like Acorns or Wealthfront to grow your money. Hustle platforms like Etsy or Fiverr to launch your gig. And networking sites like LinkedIn or Meetup to connect. I relied on Mint to monitor my spending, cutting waste and hitting $500 in savings within months. A friend used LinkedIn to network, landing a $300 side project. Your task: select one tool for each step, perhaps a spreadsheet for budgeting, a tutorial for skills, and use it today to lay your foundation. These tools amplify your efforts, turning actions into results. Stay accountable. Build accountability into your blueprint. Review your progress weekly, adjusting where needed. I checked my budget monthly, identifying new cuts that added $200 to my savings. A friend tracked their hustle earnings weekly, refining their approach to earn $400 more. Share your updates below. I saved $20 this week. Or my hustle earned $10. Accountability keeps your momentum, consistency is your mortar. Overcoming challenges. Expect hurdles, budget cuts feel tight, skills take time, investments dip, hustles flop, networks ghost. I faced a month of no hustle sales, but persistence turned it to $150. A friend's investment lost $20, but they held steady, gaining $50 later. Tackle one challenge. If budgeting's hard, start with one category. If skills lag, add 10 minutes daily. Your task: name one obstacle, plan a solution. Resilience turns blocks into bridges. Scaling your blueprint. As you grow, scale up, save 15% instead of 10%, learn advanced skills, invest more, expand hustles, network globally. I scaled savings to $300 monthly, hitting $5,000. A neighbor grew their hustle to $1,000. Set a 6-month goal, increase one step. Share your plan below. I'll save $50 next. Scaling builds empires. Celebrating milestones. Celebrate wins. $10 saved, a skill mastered, $20 invested. I celebrated $1,000 saved with a meal. A friend marked $300 from hustling with a treat. Your task: plan a small reward for your first $10. Joy fuels your journey. Your wealth journey begins. Visualize your wealth. Savings towers, skills shine, investments bloom, hustles thrive, networks expand. I rose to $10,000. A neighbor hit $5,000. Take one step now. Save, learn, invest, hustle, network. Roar below. I'm building my fortune. Let's rise as a community, blueprints in hand. If this blueprint fired your ambition, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Dive into 5 side hustles to boost income below. Disclaimer: this is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Results vary, consult a professional. This has to be rich, and together, let's build your wealth empire.